2 years ago.
Okay.
And I had tried it in the past, but I hadn't been terribly successful with it.
Gotcha.
And then I discovered Insight Timer.
Okay, yep.
Which is a free app. Unlike most other meditation apps where they charge.
Right.
Insight Timer does have some premium features that you can pay for, but you don't have to.
Gotcha.
And I used it for a year before I kind of upgraded to some of those features, which are nice, not necessary, but they're nice to have.
Right.
They're nice to have, not have to have.
Yeah, have to have. Gotcha.
Right.
Yep.
And I was coming out of an emotionally abusive relationship.
Oh, wow. Okay.
2 years ago. I was married to someone with narcissistic personality disorder for 11 years.
Sorry to hear that.
And
We've all been around somebody like that.
I was all about, I needed to do as much as I could to take care of myself.
Right.
So I started using Insight Timer, doing a lot of self-care type things, a lot of reading.
Right.
And I found that I wanted meditations that were geared towards the recovery from that abuse.
Gotcha.
So I decided that I was going to create my own.
Gotcha. Okay. So again, creating the space that you needed. You're creating what you needed. Yeah, makes sense. Keyword, y'all. Make sure y'all pay attention.
Yes. And I started. Well, I had to teach myself how to. I had to get the equipment.
Okay. Yeah.
Fortunately, I have a good friend who owns a co-working space in Philly.
Oh, okay. There you go.
And he told me and he does a lot of podcasting.
Okay, yeah.
And he told me which microphones to buy and what equipment, interfaces. And then I had to go teach myself GarageBand. and it was a very steep learning curve. Right. But I was determined. Determined to do it.
Right.
So I've been publishing guided meditations for 14 months. Okay. And I have 14.
Okay.
My goal is to do at least one a month.
Okay, awesome.
And I have 14 of them on Insight Timer now.
Right.
They're not all geared towards
self-recovery.
To recovering from emotional abuse. Right. Some of them are just mindful. Right. Or some of them are just like 1 minute to like bring yourself back and ground.
Those are some of those, I think, are some of the most important ones. It's just that 1 minute to take time to get back.
Well, and I know myself personally, when I first started meditating, I would be here working and I would get triggered by something randomly, and I would go and find a spot in the office, and sometimes it was the bathroom. I would just go in the bathroom and I would meditate for 2, 3, 4 minutes. Right. And I would just ground myself again, and then I would be like, okay, I can come out and deal with the rest of the world.